we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Huskers will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USC Trojans offense will go to work first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Sweet cut there. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown USC!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
Turning it on! Delivers the stiff arm. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Huskers are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets the give. Picks up the first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They've got the screen set up. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. no pickup at all on that play. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Gets it out across the 40. Stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River rivalry. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Back open in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The kick is on its way. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Zings it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wants to keep it in the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Nebraska 10, USC 7.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll try to pop the draw. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Makes the grab. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to...
There he goes! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll go up top on second and short. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Huskers are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's loose.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Huskers!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Here comes the 2-point try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Fighting off the defender. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third and short, the power run here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The running back has it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Just when they're looking run, now up top. Into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last round.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's open on the right.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And is slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him, finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
31, USC 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Jukes his way for more. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Safe completion on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Quick release on the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally are seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Catch in the middle, it's Gage. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Attempt the try. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.